Hey, I'm Mike Stevenson from Classic Recording Studio, and thank you for watching The Matt Dollar Show.
Welcome to the Matt Dollar Show. Today we're in beautiful downtown Bristol, Tennessee at the legendary Classic Recording Studio owned by Mikey Stevens. He's been kind enough to let us come in here and record a song or two so we can show you the process of this wonderful experience of making music. So come with us. Hi, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Matt Dollar Show today. We're in Bristol's Classic Recording Studio, which is a piece of history right here in town. We're located at where?
It's 9 Moore Street in Bristol, Virginia. And Classic's been here for a long time, since about 1986.
And this is my good friend Mikey Stevenson. We've known each other for how long?
Probably 30 years. It's been a long time. I used to work at Morel Music right here in Bristol, Tennessee, and we've known each other quite some time.
For at least a week or so.
Yeah, at least a week, yeah.
So Mikey has been kind enough to let us come in here today to lay down a song or two, and so we can show the process. What I'm after today is to show the process of how this all works in Classic Recording Studio. We want to be able to bring people in here and future clients that's not aware of the state-of-the-art equipment and everything that Mikey uses here and all of his expertise. He's been in this type of business for many, many years since he was at Morel Music. And there's just no one else I could recommend higher than Mikey. So Mikey, tell all the viewers, and right now we have about 1 million viewers a week, okay? I want you to go ahead and tell everybody about your studio, your services that you offer, your hours, and etc.
I took over Classic about 2 years ago, in 2017. I've known about every owner that's had it, and I worked here in the late 90s and early 2000s, and I started my own place for about 13 years. And the previous owner of Classic retired. I picked it up and let my other studio go, just because this room it's got a lot of history connected to the Carters, and the last remaining Carter sisters recorded here. This is the studio where Kenny Chesney actually recorded his demo that got him signed.
And also, the mixer that used to be in here is now, where is it located at?
It's in Muscle Shoals Studio now, where lots of the Leonard Skinner and Stax and that kind of thing was recorded.
Elvis had recorded on that board, you know that?
That's the story, yeah, and it belonged to Chet Atkins, and I wish it was still here.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't realize that Chet Atkins produced a lot of Elvis's early recordings through the 60s.
He did.
A lot of his movie soundtracks and stuff, and I know that recording console, that mixing console, actually had a ring on it where he used to set his Coca-Cola.
That's right.
Right?
And it's still there, actually.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
When the previous owner left, he sold the mixer, and the person who bought it had it refurbished, and Muscle Shoals bought it, and it's now the main console in Muscle Shoals.
I'm glad it's in operation. I always thought that thing should be in like the Country Music Hall of Fame or something.
Probably should be. It's got some major history behind it.
So see, that's another piece of music history from right here in Bristol that a lot of people are not aware of.
I know, yeah.
You know.
But yeah, like I said, the studio's been here since about 1986. It had another name when it started, but it's been Classic since about 1988, I think.
So walk our viewers through what we're going to be seeing today.
Well, what we're going to do we're gonna record a song, and it's we're basically gonna go through step by step, and I'm gonna mic up the band. We're gonna show basically our big room in there, which was done very nicely by a guy from Nashville for a recording studio. It's designed to be that. And then we'll just show you how a song goes down and how it's tracked, and basically just everything that goes along with recording a song at Classic Studio.
What I'd like everyone to be aware of, this show is going to be marking our 1-year anniversary of the Matt Dollar Show. We've had about 38 episodes so far, and most of our episodes run a half an hour, but we're making this into an hour episode today. We hope you guys really enjoy this 1-year anniversary of the Matt Dollar Show. Ended up being a beautiful room in here, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
It didn't look nothing like this last time I was in here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that did the room he designed a couple of places in Nashville or whatever. That was all Richard's doings.
I used to have a set of drums almost just like those.
Did you?
Great drums.
Yeah, I was
Maple or something, aren't they? Maples. Either they're made of maple, I think.
Yeah.
There's some thick glass over here, isn't
Yeah.
there?
We had to take the glass down to get that old piano in there. That's another one of my projects I'm trying to.
My buddy owns Wicker Glass.
Really? Those panes are about probably a couple £100 a piece or whatever. I had to get them out of those like suction cups. And I mean, shoot, I got nervous. I was like, shh.
Yeah, Justin Walsh, my neighbor, he bought Wicker Glass. Everything glass.
That's cool. Yeah, somebody gave us that piano. Just gave it to us, told us if we could move it, we could have it. It's got a couple of keys that are stuck and stuff.
You know what? It sounds good though. Adam was in there playing on it a minute ago, and it sounds a good sound. I bet easy to mic, huh?
Yeah, it should be. Like I said, I need to get those keys fixed and stuff, and but other than that, I mean, it should be pretty cool. Once I get it done.
Looks cool. It's heavy with it.
Oh my goodness. There was 3 of us. Was all that went to get it, and
You're
they're.
lucky 3 of you moved.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thank God it's got wheels on it, still loading and everything.
Yeah.
I've got one in my living room. I moved by myself.
Yeah, me and a buddy went after one like that one time. Man.
Yeah, it was a nightmare trying to move that thing. Just a.
Yeah, it's kind of a little project he's got going there. But what's cool, I mean, I'm just assuming this, I don't know, but I'm sure with the front of it removed like that, you could mic that easily, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And it'd sound awesome, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's got a large soundboard, so it's a loud piano. It's got a pretty good tone to it.
And then Mikey will be right over here in the control room, Jim.
Put your amp in this booth over here.
Oh, absolutely,
I'll
yeah.
run you a cable out.
Okay, sure.
So that you can use headphones
You're the
with.
man.
right there's where all the magic is going to happen right there. All his creativity. We'll get in there in a few moments and he'll walk us through the steps. He's going to get to the hospital.
Other than that, I think the two lease parts in that, make the world go away. Yeah, I got a call and find out, 'cause I think they're already booked all this month, so might be next month. I think it's the month after that.
We'll go away and I'll break it apart.
I'm gonna do the lead track and then I'm gonna do the bass track.
Well, he said he's going to do the guitar track first. He's going to do it in pieces. You know? Probably because of overlapping sound. So here we are at the legendary Classic Recording Studio in downtown Bristol. These are my main guys right here. This is my rhythm band and all my best friends right here. Introduce yourselves.
Adam Lane.
Jerry Griffin?
Rob McCall.
And these guys are what I call the Cadillacs. And I've had that particular band for around 25 years or so, but Rob's played with me off and on for several years. And me and Adam's been friends for 30 years. I've known Jerry probably for 20 or 25 years. So we're here, we're going to make some music. We hope you enjoy it. And Adam, what do you think about recording down here? What do you guys say about the studio?
Well, I've done this for about 25 years or better, and I've recorded in the studio before, and it's a nice experience. It really is. I've always enjoyed it. I've always enjoyed studio work, period.
What about you, Jerry?
Well, this is my second time being in the studio. First time was out of the old Morel's music. Mikey recorded with the band I used to play in. In fact, the same drum set that I'm playing today is the same drum set that I recorded on last time. I enjoy it quite a bit. I enjoy being with Matt. I enjoy being with these guys.
You better enjoy being with me.
We're getting to do this today, and we appreciate Mike very, very much for letting us do it.
How about you, Rob?
I think it's fantastic. A beautiful place. I'm excited to hear what it's gonna sound like, and I'm wide open, baby. I'm ready.
He's ready.
I'm ready.
So come with us and enjoy this great experience at Classic Recording Studio here in Bristol, Tennessee. So Mike?
Give me a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry.
So what are you doing right now?
Right now I'm getting everybody's level on their instrument. We've got it broken down into tracks. Every instrument's got its own track. So when we go back to mix,
You've got an individual control for each instrument, correct?
exactly.
Now, what you do here, I notice you're taking your mouse and you're moving your sliders here, and it's actually moving the sliders here. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Or you can do it vice versa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So everything we see on the screen is controlled by this mixer.
And I've noticed here we've got Adam set up in here in the control room. He's going to be using. Explain what you're going to be doing, Adam, with your two pianos there, or three.
This one right here, I'm basically using just for piano. I'm using the Yamaha here for organ and basically get an orchestra effect.
So, Mikey, how long have you been using this particular setup here?
I've used a couple of different things here at Classic, but I came back to this just because I like the workflow. Using this mixer and it controlling everything in my computer.
It's good when you're familiar with it too, isn't it? I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So I've used it quite a bit. I used it for about a year, and I tried a couple of different things, and I've come back to this just because, well, it's Pro Tools, so, and that's kind of the industry standard,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just went back to that for the ease of doing projects here that I may need to send off or if people are sending me tracks from another studio, sometimes it's easier to.
Now, it won't happen during my part of the recording, but if one of these other guys messes up,
Right.
can we go back in there and punch in like a note or
Yeah.
a guitar lick or something?
Sure.
Or a drum beat?
After we get the initial track down, yeah, pretty much anything you can either fix notes or just retrack a whole part, or
Whatever.
and
we
then
have
we'll
to
be
do
able
is
to add
fix
on
it.
to it. Because when we're tracking the song, we're not going to play bass, so we'll go back in after we have the track down and put the bass on.
Now, what do we do to keep everything in time and everything?
It's usually best to use a metronome, but you know, that's kind of a personal preference for the band. Usually, I don't require it, but most of the time it turns out better if you use one.
As far as timing and
Yeah.
everything. And if you use it, we just go back and delete that track when we're done, right?
Yeah, the way it works on Pro Tools is you just set a track up for the click, and then you can just mute it, you know, when you don't need it.
Yeah.
Just turn it off. So
So you could use it for certain instruments if you had to have it.
yeah, it sets it at a certain tempo, but you can change the tempo, or you can tell it to change tempos at a certain time or whatever. You can change the sound of the click if you want to. And, but it just keeps everybody together a little bit better. But
Okay.
yeah, we can. Okay.
You're good.
How far?
That's probably good.
I've got the American Most Wanted right here.
Yeah, the FBI.
Look for me in the post office. I'll be on the video or billboard.
One place you're going to end up on the side of a milk carton if you have to turn it down. That right, Adam.
Okay, let me hear the snare. Just play a little bit on the whole kit for me for a second.
The other band, same one,
Look at that drum. What is that, Mapes?
Mapex, yeah.
Looking drum.
The only thing only difference is I use my cymbals when I was out there. I didn't bother changing them today, because I knew we were being a little rush.
So we're doing two.
1, 2, 1, 2. And you can add me back the highs off a little bit for the mids. Add a little low, a little bit. Check. Let me start again. So what we're doing now, Jim, is we're kind of getting all the levels set for each instrument. Now we're going to do a little run through of the song. He's going to get everybody's volume set in their mic or in their earphones and everything. And then a lot of this stuff he'll go back and mix it when we're done, and we'll show you that process too.
Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say, and make the world, make it go away. Do you remember when you loved me? Before the world took you away. If you do, forgive me, and make the world, make it go away. Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say, and make the world, make it go away. Now I'm sorry if I hurt you. Let me make it up to you day by day. And if you will, forgive me, and make the world, make it go away. Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say, and make the world, make it go away. Well, I know some wonder, consider the joy that fills my heart. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display.
When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my
Then sings my soul, Lord, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, Lord, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great, how great thou art.
So what's going on in here now, guys, is Mikey is actually mixing down the track. He's taking all the separate tracks we just recorded and putting them all together and making sure that everything's in the correct place, in the correct sound, the correct volume levels. So that's what we're doing now. So come with us and let's check it out.
Get off my shoulder.
When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my heart.
That
That was it.
this
When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home.
Hey everybody, Jim Edwards stepping on this side of the camera, and want to take a couple of moments to talk to Mike and say thank you very much for allowing us to come down to Classic Recording Studio in Bristol and cut the two songs that we did. And you did such a great job, and it is very interesting watching you with your equipment and all the mixing and so forth. It's just tremendous. Now,
Thank you so much.
this is of course set up for, as it says, recording. Do you actually have people come in on a regular basis to record CDs, etc.? What else do they put them on? Is a CD only what they go out on?
Absolutely. I do any kind of music, and like I said, we can make it happen for CD or streaming, or you know, I can master for LP, just whatever, you know, medium you want. You can get a hold of me at my phone number is 423-383-5851. My email is classicstudiobristol@gmail.com. You can get a hold of me either of those places. My rate is $30 an hour, and I do block rates 4 hours or more. It drops it to $25 an hour.
Okay, where are you specifically located in Bristol?
It's at 9 Moore Street in Bristol, Virginia, right next to the Eats restaurant.
Right, okay. And so folks can get in touch with you those ways that you mentioned. Is there a set time where you just do recordings, or if they ask you for a certain time, can you do that?
Right. Yeah, it's by appointment. I'm usually here every day, but yeah, the sessions are by appointment. So you just contact me, and we set a time, and whatever works for the artist works for me.
All right, good deal. Again, Mike, thank you very much for allowing us
so
to be a
much.
part of it. You did a great job, and everybody's looking forward to seeing and hearing this all over the place.
Awesome. Thank
All
you
right.
all.
And this is Jim Edwards substituting for You Know Who on the Matt Dollar Show.